Good morning, it's Ricky the Drum Guy. Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on playing a couple solos from the All-American Drummer by Charlie Wilcox. It looks like this. The All-American Drummer is 150 rudimental solos. It's a great book to work out of, especially if you're a young drummer, learning and you're just starting to use your rudiments and applying them. Today I'm going to play a couple solos out of this book. There's not as technically challenging as playing like from other books, but what I love about this book is that when you hear like phrases are very there, as drummers, we don't have melodies like a horn player or piano player, but our accents act as our melodies, and I'm going to show you how to use it, not in a rudimental way, also, but if you're using brushes and get working on playing styles in the jazz context too as well. So the first solo that I'm going to do is solo number 1, again, from the All-American Drummer by Charlie Wilcox. Great book to have in your possession. Solo to play. The first theme is 8 bars. The other theme is 8 bars. As you know, a phrase consists of 8 bars. The first 4 measures of the phrase is called the antecedent, which is a question, and the second 4 phrases and the second 4 bars of a phrase is called the consequent. So it's like a question and answer. I'm going to do a short excerpt of solo number 1 and let you hear what I'm talking about. Here's the first phrase, the question. You hear it? Now, here is the second thing, which is answering the first thing. Beautiful piece. Great solos, as drummers, we don't have where we can make melody, but our accents are melodies. Again, here's the first 4 bars with an accent. That's the first answer. Here's the next 4 bars. It's talking back. You want your playing to sound like you're actually communicating. Music is a language, but I like how those phrases, this is what I like about this book. It actually helps you as a musician hear the phrases. As a drummer, sometimes as drummers, we can get caught up in like, I'm beating patterns, I'm just playing patterns and repetition, I'm just playing grids. But when you hear the melodic and the thematic ideas that are presenting, Let's just change the way you hear the drums. You hear melodic melodies. You hear cadence points. Like, for example, I'm going to play the first 8 bars and let you hear the cadence points. And the cadence points is going to tell you when this phrase has ended, when it goes to the next phrase. The first phrase will be 8 bars. Here it goes. Beautiful. The second phrase. You hear like a definite ending, and in that first phrase of the first 4 bars is actually ended on the end of 2, which leaves us the hearer, the ear, in a sense of suspension, so that you can make your mind anticipate what's the next idea is going to be. Oh, that's awesome. So your mind, because I'm listening to your ear, how our intellect form. I'm gonna do that again. Man, that's awesome. Watch this. Again, the first 8 bars and then the second 8 bars. Also, do you hear how this part right here? I'm gonna do the pickup of the end of 2. I'm gonna play the last measure leading into the second part of the to the new theme. Watch this. My fault. That's what's good about these Wilcoxon solos. They just your thematic ideas are just so you can hear them. So a lot of times we like to play all this fast stuff, which is great. They have the same concept, but you can really hear. At least I can really hear all of the thematic development that's going on. Then I'm gonna do another approach too. When I'm working on these are brushes. I'm not using sticks for the Wilcoxon. These are brushes I'm gonna use in the jazz context. You know when you use brushes like if you're playing something slow like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A little bit fast. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna take from solo number 1, the last 4 bars of the Charlie Wilcoxon book and play it in a tradition, in a swinging tradition where I'm working on my brushes and get my ear use acclimated to like swinging. Here's a pattern, here's my tempo. 1, before I get started, I'm gonna play my 16 notes as though they are 8th notes. Once again, I'm gonna play my 16 notes as though they are 8th notes. Here's my 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, and 4, 2. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 2. See? It helps you get used to that pattern. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 'Cause as you know, the faster you get, because we're playing like a triplet bass at slower tempo. 1, triple, the faster you get, that triplet straightens out. 1, 2, see, it straightens out a little bit. Solo number 1, the last 8 bars of it. 1, 1, 2, ready to go. 3, 4. Thank you very much, guys. This has been the Ricky McCoo, the Drum Guy. Hope you enjoyed this short tutorial. Before I close, I'd like to recommend a couple books to work out of that I work on all the time. First of all, for like marching drumming, you know, rudimental drumming, the All-American Drummer by Charlie Wilcoxon, 150 rudimental solos. Now, this is a great rudimental drum. This odd meters, rudimental A2s, 4 snare drum, Mitchell Peters. Oh man, you're gonna you're gonna stay in the practice room a lot with this bad boy, playing rudimental drumming, and the whole book consists of odd meter solos. Again, 2 of my favorite books, the Rudimental Cookbook by Edward Freitag. Great book. Oh man, yes, got your work cut out for you. And his second book, Just Desserts by Edward Freitag. I work on these books all the time. I got my work cut out, even though I'm presenting these tutorials. I got my work cut out. Guys, again, health, wealth, and prosperity. Blessings. This is Ricky the Drum Guy.